Welcome back to Vidhammer. I'm doing another Insomnia Solutions Incorporated run with Nargle and Scronch. This time going through the Burning Mountain, the Savas that I saw fleeing the smoke and fumes. We're going to head that direction, or hopefully head that direction. We're going to do a city and a road encounter first on our way out there. They're both level 2. I'm going to give this a shot and probably try the Enox encampment again. I'm just going to jump right into this one, and we're going to do ourselves a city encounter number 17. Returning to Gloomhaven with your latest haul of treasure, you approach the market in search of a good trade. Unfortunately, there are only a few visible stands around that are not yet packed up for the day. A robed Savas catches your eye. It has a few strange artifacts on display, but you approach with no great expectation, hoping your goods will fetch a decent price. The Savas silently nods as you approach. It picks through your haul and lifts up a single item, holding out a small bag for you in exchange. Pouring out the bag's contents, a single rectangular black and white coin lands in your palm. Option A, demand a different payment. The single coin is an insult. Or option B, accept the strange coin and research it for hidden value. We can check it out. You know, we like checking things out. Let's check it out. I don't think we have a whole lot of money at this point, but we'll check it out. Option B. You calmly assess that the coin may possess much more value than it appears to have. That's nice. You head to the university and spend hours looking through old records to no avail. Oh boy. You end the day in a tavern, easing the frustration with a drink and loud laments about the coin. Those markings look very interesting. You look up to see an Ashther standing over you. They describe a special meeting place. I can show you where. We unlock Temple of the Eclipse. Side quest number 81. Okay, we'll check that out. Ding. And nice for that. We'll look into that later. We're gonna go check out this burning mountain now. We'll get back to you on that. Let's head out. Head out of town. Walking among some foothills, you enter a narrow valley and find a large pile of stones blocking your way. Clearly a rock slide occurred here recently. You move closer to the pile in despair at just how large the stones are. Only someone of great strength and skill could clear a path efficiently. Option A, attempt to clear the stones from the path. Option B, backtrack and find a way around the stone-filled valley. Well, dude, Nargle, Scronch just says, go move the stones, dude. Just go move the stones. I'll give you some coins. Just go move the stones. He's going to go move the stones. Okay, well, we don't have a crag heart. I guess that's what that was looking for. So the situation is not ideal, but you work through the pain. By the time a path has been cleared away, you never want to see another rock in your life. Discard 2 cards each. Let's go ahead and do that, and we'll kick off this burning mountain. Following the Enox trail, you find the remains of their village, burned and collapsed into a crevasse. A dark cloud hangs over the mountain directly behind it. You follow an old stone road, seemingly untouched, as it winds its way up the scorched terrain and ends at a cliff several hundred meters high. You find a pair of great stone doors, warm to the touch and intricately carved into the side of the mountain. Once inside the doors, you see pools of liquid flame illuminating the room beyond in an eerie red glow. Charred corpses of Savas are scattered everywhere. The earth shakes violently, and a number of demons turn their gaze toward you. All right, we've got our discards chosen. Also important to note, Nargle leveled up on his last run through, and the perk he chose for his level was to get rid of negative item effects and gain a +1. So he doesn't have to lose, he doesn't have to add 2 -1s to his deck due to hide armor anymore. He doesn't have to do that, and he gets a +1 in there instead. So that's going pretty good. Oh, we need to do our perks real quick, and we will do a quick shuffle up. And Mr. Scronch gets to choose from either Fast Healer or Straggler. Take only long rests, or your hit point value must be equal to your maximum at the end of the scenario. And we've looked through things. There is a the special scenario for this is as a 2-player, everything I'm going to be fighting is going to be elite. There are some pretty nasty ones in there, in particular this guy. But each time I kill an elite, a new door opens. The first elite I kill opens this door, and then that one, and then that one, and then this one up here, and then this one, and then this one. So I won't be opening any doors. The doors will happen when I kill things. So there's always going to be something on the map for me to go after unless I kill everything. I've got to get up here and loot a treasure thing, which I think is going to be right there. And then either I have to get out or I have to bring it there and do some stuff with it. Seems like we probably should try to bring it there and trash one of the things, but it says trash one of the items, so it looks like the treasure that's there is probably several things. So we might have to evaluate what's going to happen when we get there and see what's actually in that chest. If it's a whole bunch of really good stuff that's great for both my characters, like, screw it, we'll just keep the stuff. We probably will have time to heal. I don't know. Is he going to be taking long rests all the time? He probably has a better chance of doing that than he does at being full health at the end of all this. We will take Straggler for Mr. Scronch, and Nargle, our big boy over here, can either have 3 or fewer total cards at the end, or never allow your current hit point to drop below half your maximum. These are elites, and some of them hit ridiculously hard. I know that's not going to happen. So we're going to go with have 3 or fewer total cards in hand, or discard, hand and discard at the end of the scenario. Which means when we get down to the last few things, I can just have him short rest and get rid of cards if he has more than necessary. We got our choice for the first round. Let's find out what Flame Demons are going to do. Oh, we're going... Scronch is going to go 9 and try to do some tricky stuff. And Nargle's going to go 54 and probably have to wait for this guy to come in a little bit. Our Flame Demon is doing a move plus 0, attack plus 0. Okay, so he's just straight up doing this regular stuff. The Earth Demon, move plus 0, attack plus 0. This one's bringing out fire, this one's bringing out tree, life stuff. He's going to be bringing out jump stuff. He's going to be bringing out frost stuff. There's going to be so many elements on the board, it's ridiculous. Scronch is going to go first. We're going to do a couple of things. First, we're going to force an enemy at range 4 to move 1 with you controlling the action. And this guy's 3 away. We're just going to move him back onto the trap. So he's going to take the 4 trap damage, and these are trap and wound damage. So that guy takes 4 damage and takes a wound to help him tick off a few more as things go down. I think it's technically number 4, but I think there's only going to be 1 out here at any one time. And a little wound for you. There you go, buddy. Second side of that, we're going to take an attack 2 at range of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and immobilize this guy. Also bring out some frosty stuff. Now this guy has a retaliate at range, but it's only at range 2, so he's outside of range 2, so we won't have to worry about the retaliate. Let's do our attack though, which the guy has a shield of 4, so we're probably not doing anything. No, we're not. But we're using the poison dagger on them, and should have done that before I flipped the card over. But the whole point was so we could use this, so this guy can do more damage with his attacks. He's the one who can get through that guy's armor. But poison daggered, so he doesn't take any damage, but he is poisoned, and he is immobilized. Not that he was going to move anyway. And we get an experience for that. And that's all for him. Then we're over to the Flame Demon at 24. He has a range of 4, so he's not going to move. I have been having them move up. I know that that's not the way it's supposed to do, so I'm going to have him stay where he's supposed to be. Target the closest guy, which is this guy. His attack is an attack of 3 plus 0, so he's just straight up taking 3 damage. And Nargle's going to take 3. Doop. And it's going to bring some fire out. Doop. That's all for him. Now we're over to Mr. Nargle himself. Mr. Nargle is going to move 3 with a jump. He's going to come forward 2. That will bring this guy out, which he will use next turn, hopefully. Then we have our attack of 3 with a pierce value of 2, plus 1. He has a shield of 4, so pierce will take away 2 of that. His attack is 4, plus 1 for the poison, that's 5. The pierce blocks 2 shield. 2 more shield will take off. He will take 3 damage. That's 3 damage out of 4. That actually was not bad shot at all. Which is good, because this guy, if you don't have the pierce, this guy is freaking impossible. Earth Demon has a whole lot of health, and he hits pretty darn hard. But he doesn't have any actual shield, and he doesn't move very fast either. He only moves 2. So he's going to have a move plus 0, so he's going to move 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He will move towards Scronch, but won't be able to get there. And the guy will also do an attack, and he'll also bring out some grain. So that is it for that turn, and let's go over to the next. Activate hide armor. We know he's going to need to activate armor, so he's activating his hide armor. Should have done it on his turn, but this is what happens when I don't play for like a couple of weeks. End of the turn, which means we're going to the next round. We're going to make our choices, and he is going to take another wound from another damage from his wound, and everything is going to go down to waning. All right, next round. Ready for next round? We're going to try to go quick so we can get in and hopefully kill this guy and stun that guy before they get any shots off. So they're going 14 and 10. Flame Demon, let's take a look. Flame Demon's going to go at 30 and would hit all adjacent enemies for 2 damage if he's still around when red, if red is there. But we'll see how that goes. Earth Demon is going to go 40 and heal himself if it comes down to that. And yeah, target everybody within range 3. Not so great, so hopefully they won't get a chance to do either of those. We won't screw up our stuff. So first is going to be Mr. Nargle. And he's going to go ahead and use this one and consume that to give his regular 3 attack in his 2-shot range. Plus 1 attack and plus 1 pierce. So he has an attack of 4. It's poison, so that's an attack of 5 with pierce 1. Plus 1, an attack of 6 with pierce 1. The pierce will get rid of 1 of the shield. 3 more will get rid of the rest of the shield. He'll take 3 damage. He only has 1 life left. He's toast. Yay. That'll give us a coin down, but more importantly, that will also open this door. Stone Golem is going at 51 with move plus 1, attack minus 1. That means he's going to move all the way out of that room. Ooh, that'll put him there. Hopefully one of us can get to where we can push him over next turn. Push him into that trap. Really want to make these guys have to soak up the trap damage. We'll do the rest of his turn. He gained an experience for doing that. Maybe we'll just leave that coin there and just be like, no, we want to get in position. So we're going to move over to. You promised me coins. I know, I'll get more. Scronch is up next with his 14. He is going to go ahead and use this as a move 2, just the bottom of it. And he'll use the top of this one to do his attack and consume that to make it stun and give him a experience point. Look, minus 1, it's an attack of 3. Minus 1 is 2 damage. And 1 experience. Doop. And you're stunned, which is nice because that way he doesn't heal himself. And healing himself would get rid of his actual wound token. So Earth Demon is next. Earth Demon is stunned. Sorry, dude. You do nothing. Next is Stone Golem, who's going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. And attack nothing at his point-blank range. And we are over to the next round, of course, with the Earth Demon again taking another wound from another damage from the wound. We'll think about what we can do and see if somebody can get up and push him back. So ready for next turn. We're going to try to go pretty quick. Hopefully get this guy to get pushed into a couple of traps over this turn and next turn. We're going at 8 and 27. Both of these should actually have gone into inert at this point. Earth Golem is going to move +1 attack -1 in a triangle pattern in a three spot area. Stone Golem, retaliate 3 at a range of 3. Well, that's, and he's going at 11. Oh man, that means he's going to get forward, and we're not going to be able to push him back unless we switch things over and have him go and do his attack on that dude. That really messed up. Oh, but he's not going to move. He's not moving or attacking. All he's doing is retaliating for 3. So what? All right, go ahead and retaliate. We're going to walk up and punch you anyway. Yeah. Scronch is first at 8. He is going to do a ranged attack at melee range, so he's going to be at disadvantage. +1 and +0. Okay, fine. +0. It's an attack of 1. He takes 1 damage. But more importantly, he is stunned, so he can't do anything on his turn. We bring out some blue, and we gain an experience. Happy for that. Then I'm going to go ahead and bring out the Mind's Weakness. I mean, with these guys being elites, he's going to have to do a lot of damage through the course of this. Normally, I don't like to bring that out immediately because it lowers his number of cards for the rest of the game, but considering how things are and how things are going to need to go, he's going to need the higher damage output. So it's out. He gains an experience for the 1 attack that he does, but he has +2 to his melee attacks now, so he's doing an attack of 3. +0 is just an attack of 3. Let's take 2 off, put him with a 5. Actually, we can put him with a 10 now. He's taken 12, and he's got 6 more to go. But that's all for him. He's brought his stuff out. Next up is going to be that Stone Golem. The Stone Golem is now retaliating for 3 damage on top of his shield of 2 and all the other good stuff. Next is going to be Mr. Nargle, and Mr. Nargle is going to step forward 2. Then he's going to use his Boots of Striding to go 2 more to go here. Then he's going to do his attack of 3 with a push of 2 to push him back into that trap. This means he is going to have to take the retaliate damage, but okay, so be it. First, an attack of 3 +2, which is nice because he has 2 shields, so he's going to take 3 damage on number 1, sure. Then he does a push 2. It's going to push him back onto that trap. He's going to take 4 more damage and be wounded. Blah, blah. There we go. But we get the retaliate. Retaliate does 3 damage, which can't be stopped by shield or anything else. So we just drop to 6. He's at half health, man. But at least his hide armor and his stuff is up now, so he's doing okay. Ooh, we also had a necklace of teeth, which should have triggered when he killed this guy. He should have gotten 1 health back because he took the first 3 damage from the flame guy before he got a shot off. All right, let's go over to the Earth Demon's turn, which he is stunned. So again, sorry buddy, can't do anything. And we're over to our next round, again, which will begin with the Earth Demon taking an additional damage and the Stone Golem taking an additional damage because of the trap he just went in. This is nice. Well, our choices are pretty limited. I'm going to try to go to late and try to actually have this guy move forward, hopefully. Maybe he will, maybe not, but we're going 27 and 34. Mr. Earth Demon is going to go 79 with move +1 attack +0. If that's out, it's -2 to his attack, but it's not out. Let's see what Mr. Stoney does. Mr. Stoney's going 83. All right, never mind. Move +0, attack -1, but targets all adjacent enemies. So they're going late, which means we should probably refigure what we do and just try to take down the Earth Demon, I guess. I say we just bring it back here and deal with home slice. It is going to be Scronch up first. We're going to get an experience for doing an attack 2 with a push of 3, so we'll push him up here so this guy can smack him. That's an attack of 2. +2 for his Mind's Weakness, so it's actually an attack of 4, which will put this guy at 17 health down. He only has 1 left. We're going to push him for 3, so we could push him back over here and just let him die before he could get to us. That's totally possible, too. Screw it. We're pushing this guy around. Look at 1, 2, 3. And he needs to do his bottom part, which is going to be a move 2. He could do a long rest, because he needs to do his long rest. So let's go ahead and... no, Boots of Striding. But Boots of Striding for 1 more. Since we know he's going to do a long rest, we'll Boots of Striding to... There. Screw it. That'll be the end of his move. He would heal, but he's not down anything. We're over to Mr. Nargle. Yep. We've got some heal, which means we could stay here and heal ourselves. Next 3 sources of damage to you, suffer no damage instead. He needs to burn through his cards anyway. So he is going to play this one, which is going to retaliate for 2. Gain 1 each time you retaliate this round, and we're going to bring this one out expended. So on the next 3 sources of damage to you, suffer no damage instead. We're over to Earth Demon. Earth Demon is, oh crap, Earth Demon's going to move +1. But it's still only a move of 3. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, buddy, you didn't make it. He would do as an attack and do stuff, but he's not there. Stone Golem is going to move +0, so he has a move of 2. He will step up, and he's going to do attack -1, but target all adjacent enemies. It's an attack of 4. Gee, it doesn't matter. This is going to trigger once, give him an experience, and he doesn't take any damage. Sorry, dude. Sucks to be you. And that's going to be it for that turn. We're both going to long rest, and you're just going to let him hit us. Maybe he'll get the retaliate thing, and he'll just sit there and do nothing. Over to the next round, they're both going to take a wound, and that is going to be enough to kill him. Thank you for bringing that coin a little closer to us, dude. Bwong. Of course, with that, this door is going to open up, and we will have to spawn that room. And this guy is going to take 1 more point of damage as well. 5, 7, 8, 9 out of his 14. At least that's getting nice. This room, let's do our quick spawn from there, and we'll have their whole turn. But that happens at the start of the turn. That's when you take the damage. So the start of next round, that's when the monsters are going to go. Since we've already got a thing, we're saying it's the start of that round. Earth Demon is dead. Stone Golem is going to go at 28 and populate. So we got another Stony Bone over here. That's number 4, and he is number 1, the one who's already there. They're going to do their stuff. Move +1, attack -2, range 3, pull 2, and immobilize. That kind of stuff. Well, it doesn't matter, because his turn doesn't happen until 99 anyway, and he'll just get rid of it. Meh. Let's go ahead and go. Number 1 first. Move +1. He's not going to move, because his dude's right there. Attack of money, and he doesn't do multiple attacks, so he won't try to get another attack in. This attack is -2 at a range of 3, which means he will try to move away to stay out of disadvantage. So he is going to step back one. That kind of sucks, because I would have liked to have pushed him in there. Oh well. Attack is -2. So attack of 5 makes it an attack of 3 at range 3. Pull 2 and immobilize. It's not going to do any damage. That's going to trigger and give him another experience. But it is going to pull him forward, and it's going to immobilize him until the end of this turn. Then this guy's going to be up. He is going to move 3. 1, 2, 3, but there's nobody within the range 3 that he's got, so that's all for that one. And it is their initiative. That's going to go away. And we've got to discard our cards and get ready for next round with other things. Refreshing, boots, stride, everything, refreshing, yeah. Okay, I think we're good to go. We're doing 10 and 29. Stone Golem, that should be now waiting. Stone Golem is going to go at 65. All right. They are also going to take a damage from the wound That guy's going to go to 10. The other guy will take 1, number 4. And they're not going until 65, so he's going to go first. He's actually going to step back 1 space to let him get up there and try to get the kill on this guy, which helps his long-term goal. But he's using that to step, and then he's going to do a ranged attack of 3 against this guy. 3 minus 1 is an attack of 2. He has 2 shields, so it doesn't do any damage. I was hoping to do 1, so that we'd be able to possibly kill him when Scronch attacks, but oh well, looks like that didn't happen. Fine. We are moving 4. We're just going to go up 2 to there. And then we're going to use that to do an attack of 3 that's going to have a stun. It's also going to give him an experience. Stun's going to come out. Attack of 3. Plus 1 is an attack of 4. With the mind's weakness, that makes it an attack of 6. He has 2 shield, which means he takes 4 damage. He had exactly 4 health left. Pop. Good job, little dude. Good job. Got yourself 1 more thing ticked off on your daily to-do list. The other one back here has a move of 2, and we'll simply move 2. Get up there. And, yeah, I'm thinking that's it. We're over to the next turn, starting with this guy taking another wound once we begin. Oh, but we almost forgot. When that guy dies, this door opens, and that means we populate and do some stuff with the new inhabitants. Let's do that now. The Savas gathered in this back chamber as their last stand. A number of them lie around the area, their bodies mangled and roasted. A throne occupies the room's center, and atop it sits a body of a regal Savas holding a hammer and a helmet. Scorched into the wall behind him are the words, "Folly. The beast awakes. Impossible to control the mountain's power. Return them, and it shall sleep again." Okay, so both the Flame Demon and the Earth Demon would have gone before the Stone Golem would, but the outcome is going to be the same. The Flame Demon doesn't move. He attacks, but there's nobody within range. The Earth Demon is going to do his move of 2. There's nobody within range. There's no way he can get there except by going over the dangerous terrain, so he will move forward to try to do that. He doesn't make it, of course. And he will do an attack, but there's no attack, and he brings out some nature. And then we are over to the next turn. They can't get through this door yet, so they've got to come this way. So if we pull back, he will have to step into one of those traps. He won't have a choice. So I think our best bet now is to backtrack a little bit, take this guy out, solo mode. He'll be injured and wounded, and then we get a better position. If we try to go forward, this guy's going to be coming at us from the rear, and it's never good to have a big stone golem coming at you from the rear. You know what I'm saying? So for this round, we're going to go really late. We're going to try to hope he gets around the corner so we can walk up and smack him some. Hopefully. We'll see how that works. None of these guys are wounded, but the Flame Demon needs a reshuffle. And the Flame Demon is going to be going... Move +0, attack -2. He won't get in range of anybody, but he'll try to do some stuff. Earth Demon is going to be changing everything into nature when it comes his turn at 87 after everybody else. Stony is 72, so yeah, he's going to go after everybody else. Attack +1 at range 3, and then the Stone Golem suffers 2 damage himself. Okay, well, alright, well, we tried to go as slow as we could, but the Stone Golem was still like, no, you don't know what slow is all about. I know what slow is about. You're right, dude, you do. So we start with the Flame Demon, who has a move of 3. So he'll go 1, 2, 3. So he makes his way up there. Then, yeah, Scronch is the next slowest person with 71. means we only have a move of 2. I don't think. He's got an attack +1 at range 3. We don't want to be the target for that because that's 6 damage, which is like almost enough to... Yeah, if he gets a +1, that one-shots Scronch right there. Which means, Scronch, you just need to pull back, and we'll have you use this as a move 2. And we'll use the Boots of Striding to have you move 1 more. And if you end up right there, and grab yourself a coin. There you go. Nothing else for that. Just an attack at the air. Swoosh, swoosh. Next up is going to be Mr. Scronch, Mr. Nargle, excuse me. Get you guys looked up, mixed up, as you both look alike. Because you're both blue. Very, very close to the same exact kind of blue. We're going to move 4, and we're going to activate your Boots of Striding as well, so you can move 6 and go 1, 2, 3. Give him a high 5, 4, 5. Do we want to move over 1 more for 6? Sure. That gives enough room for him to sneak in and do his stuff. That's his move. Used up his boots, and he's going to do an attack of 3. Pierce 2. -2. Well, the Pierce 2 takes care of the shield, but he does an attack of 3. -2 is an attack of 1. Awesome. There you go, dude. Taking a whole 2 damage so far. That's it for that action. Then we're over to Mr. Stoned Golem. He takes a hit, and then he does an attack +1, plus another 1. That actually would have killed Scronch in 1 shot. At a range of 3, but he doesn't move, so it means he still is at a disadvantage. Oh, he missed. That's fine. And then the Stone Golem suffers 2 damage, which is like as much damage as I was able to do to him my entire 2 rounds myself. Mr. Earth Demon, there's already 1 out. This actually should have been into waning, but he will do a move +0, which is going to be another move of 2. 1, 2, getting himself closer and closer to jumping into that joy train. And we will reshuffle Flame Demon again, and we'll get ready for the next round. All right, I think we're ready for next turn. We're going 18 and 11. And Flame Demon got the reshuffle. Flame Demon's going 3. Move +2 attack, +1 attack -1. Earth Demon on the 83. Move -1 attack +1. So he's going to take 1 step into the good stuff. Stone Golem, no reshuffle. Move +1 attack -1. He's just going to stay right where he is and do 1 less attack. Nargle is up first at 18. He's going to heal 2 to himself. Bring out some greenage. And then he's going to use this guy for an attack of 3 into this dude. +0. It's just an attack of 3. I don't have the pierce for it because there was no windy stuff. But he will take 1 damage. That'll actually move him to 5. And we will get 1 experience for it. There you go, buddy. Flame Demon should have gone first before all of that. Move +1, which gives him a move of 4. 1, 2, 3, and he can fly. So he flies over. He still doesn't have range. Everything's fine there. Then should be Scronch. And Scronch will do a move 2 and heal himself. He's at maximum. It doesn't matter. And the other one will just be a... Just going to use an attack of 2. I don't want to push him away. Attack 2, +2 for the Mind's Weakness. It's an attack of 4. We're going to go ahead and use our Poison Dagger for this one as well. It's just an attack of 4. He will get poisoned, and he will take 2 damage after his shield of 2. And that's all for him. The Stone Golem will go next. He's going to stand right there, and he's going to attack Mr. Nargle for an attack -1, +1. It's a regular attack of 5. That's going to trigger that the final time. Give him 1 final experience point, and now that card is gone. Earth Demon is last. Move -1, but it still has a move of 1. Hey, buddy, go ahead and move forward. You can do it. Take 4 damage and a wound. Sucker. And now we're over to the next round. So next round, we're going to take 1 damage from the wound, move him up to 5, and we're going at 9 and 32. The Stone Golem, 11, and retaliate for 3 at a range of 3. Not the best, but okay, we're going to have to deal with it. Not until 11, though. Earth Demon is going 79, move +1, attack +0. Flame Demon, who should have brought fire out on his last turn. Flame Demon is going to attack in a line, but not move. Okay. This puts Mr. Scronch up first, just fast enough. We're going to use the top part of this just to do a melee attack of 2 with the Mind's Weakness. It's an attack of 4, +0. That's an attack of... with the poison, that's an attack of 5. He has a shield of 2, which will take that down to 3. So we'll take 2 off and put 5 on. Take the 5 off, actually, and put 10 on. There you go. That's his attack, and the bottom part of that card, he's going to turn invisible. I'll just take that off and be like, swing! See ya, boys. Next is going to be the Stone Golem, who is now retaliating for 3 at this point. Then we're going to go over to Mr. Nargle. Nargle is going to jump, and he's going to jump right there. Pick up that coin. Bring that out for the next round. And then we're going to do an attack of 3 with a push of 2, but he's not going to be able to push anywhere. But he does an attack of 3, -1 is an attack of 2. He's poisoned, so it has 1 more, but he's got 2 shields, so it only does a damage of 1. And in return, he gets retaliated for 3, which will take him from 11 down to 8. All right. Yeah, good time for a -1. Well done. Well, yeah, okay. Kind of even on the pluses and minuses, so can't be too sad about that. Then it's the Flame Demon, who is not going to move. Then it's the Earth Demon, who's going to move 3. So he will go 1, 2, 3, and he'll try to pick up that coin, but you can't because you're a monster. Monsters don't loot, sucker. End of the round. Scronch is going to long rest while he's invisible, and that'll help him out. And Mr. Nargle, unfortunately, is going to have to short rest. So we're going to have to lose a card and just deal with this. Mushbrain takes his wound. He's going to go at 18. Might not be fast enough for the Stone Golem, but he's going to give it a shot. Here, Nargle's not very fast anyway. Scronch is going 99 for the long rest. Stone Golem, 28. Okay, sweet. Ooh, and he suffers a damage, just in case. Earth Demon at 71. Targeting 2. But hopefully he's not going to be... Yeah, he's not moving, so he won't be in range of anything. Range 4. Yep. And Flamey the Flame Demon is just going to do his regular stuff and bring out some flame. So first up is going to be Mr. Nargle. He's going to go ahead and heal himself for 2. He likes to do that. And bring that back out. He's then going to attack for 3. He's going to use that up to give that an attack of 4, pierce 1. Times 2, an attack of 8. You're just dead, dude. You only had like 3 health left. He is gone. And we're going to have to do a reshuffle on that, but that's fine. And he gains an experience off of that. And that's all for him there. Next would be the next would be the Flame Demon on a move of 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey, dude, you should try standing on top of the traps. It's a lot of fun. Stone Golem is dead. And Earth Demon is not going to move. He just likes to watch. Then finally the long rest is going to occur. He'll get the use of his stuff back, his boots and his dagger. He'll gain health, but he's already at max health, but he does have to lose a card. So we're ready for the next turn. We're going at 10 and 82. Nargle's going to try to get up and get in the way to take the hits. I also forgot that when this guy died, this door also should have opened. And then the next one that dies, that door should open, and the last one, that door should open. But we're starting our next round. You got to take your damage from your wound because you love it. Then the Earth Demon is going to be going 42, move +1, which will be a move of 3. And Flamey, the Flame Demon, is going at 8. He is going first. Move -1, create a 4 damage trap in an adjacent empty hex closest to an enemy. This move -1 is going to be a move of 2. 1, 2. And you will create a 4 damage trap right there. That's interesting. The demon, Earth Demon, then is going to move 3 on his turn and go 1, 2, 3. I guess move right there. Kind of weird, but okay. Anyway, Flame Demon has done his thing. And next up is Mr. Nargle, who is going to jump 3. 1, 2, 3. We still doing that, right? Yeah, because we want to get that out for next round. Oh, wait. There's the card that I need that works with that. Right over there. Maybe I shouldn't have used that. Oh, well. Done now. And then we will disarm the air. Whew. Next will be Earth Demon. Move of 3. 1, 2, 3. Attack -1. That's all there is. Then next up is Mr. Scronch, who has got to push on the ready. He can move up here and push that guy back into that trap. As far as he is concerned, let's do a move of 4. 1, 2, 3. He can either be here or we can be there. I think we need to be there to allow Nargle to get up around this trap and get to that guy, because that's where he needs to do the damage. So we're going to stop there, and then we're going to do our attack of 2 with a push of 3 and gain an experience. It's a melee attack of 2, so he's got +2 to that, and I still haven't hit a ×2 or a miss. Mostly those zeros. Hey! A good time to show up, buddy. It's attack of 2 +2. That's an attack of 4, so ×2 is an attack of 8. He doesn't have any shield, so he straight up takes 8. That's going to put him at 15. Let's take 2 off and put a 10 on. And actually, with the push of 3, 1, 2, 3, you're going to take 4 more, and that puts you at 19, and he's dead. Good time for the ×2 to show up. But that trap is gone anyway, and that guy died going in there, so he can have one of those. Earth Demon is down, not to be seen again. ×2 means we shuffle. I already gave myself experience. That is done. That is done. Flame Demon is already gone. Everybody's done. Let's go to another turn. Let's reshuffle this deck. Let's do some stuff. Let's go get some chicks and light some fires and just... Oh, and everything turned into fire. Those two go there, but this guy goes waning, but he's actually fire. Fire would have been brought out. Now fire is waning. Fire is everything. We talked about it. Get some chicks, light some fires. There was the flame dude was like, I'm on it, dude. I got half of this. Now where's my chicks? Sorry. So next turn, we're going at 8 and 72. Look at this. The hide armor is sitting here, and it still hasn't ticked off. Yeah, because all the damage that I've taken is like retaliate damage. Okay, except for like the 3 big ones when he got his stuff out there. Okay, we're going at 30, Mr. Flame Demon, and it's going to be all adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. Oh, not happy. He's got a retaliate of 3. And he's going to be making all adjacent enemies suffer 2 damage. And he's going to be attacking for 1 with a wound, which will cause another damage. Heinous. That really makes us want to rethink what we're doing here. Yeah, I really would like to just stun him at a range of 2. We're going to do that. We won't be able to do that. Too bad. But, yeah, I'm not going to move close to him. I'm going to use this card at the bottom, do an attack of 1 at a range of 2 with a stun. We're going to go ahead and poison with that attack as well. +0. Attack of 1, he has a shield of 4. We're not going to do any damage, but we poison him and we stun him. Poisoned and you stunned. Sorry, buddy. Deal with it. We gain experience and we bring out some blue stuff. That's all good. Next up, he's at 72, which means on his turn, he is stunned. None of the happy is going to happen. That's too bad. There are no adjacent enemies, so that doesn't matter. He has no move or no attack. Too bad for you. He still has his retaliate of 3, but that's okay. We need to get in and do the damage. We're moving in 4, 1, 2, 3. Sure, we'll move one more to there for 4. Then we're going to do an attack of 3. He is poisoned, so that's an attack of 4. Plus 2, that's an attack of 6. He has Pierce 2, which means with 6 damage coming in, Pierce takes care of 2 of his shield, damage takes care of 2 of his shield, and he takes the remaining 4, which is all the health he has. Bam! Shot and you're down. Thank you, plus 2. I need another coin. There's a coin right there. And that is pretty darn nice. Everything's dead. Oh, nothing else is spawning. I can't kill that guy. No, but this isn't over. Well, for a moment, I thought that the scenario ended when I killed the last guy. It doesn't. The scenario does not end until that tile is looted, and either I drop stuff off or we exit without being exhausted. However, with the last 2 guys dead, those 2 doors are now open. So we got access to everything. We're free to run around now because it becomes a matter of how much can we loot before we're exhausted and still get the treasure out. That means this is a fun challenge. I accept this challenge. Let's do this. Nargle wants to get the use of his boots back so he can move further, so he can loot more. So he is going to take a long rest at the end of this turn. Scronch, on the other hand, has still got 1 turn left before he needs to. He needs to move, and he needs to use his boots. But we got to loot. Ooh, we got some looty good stuff. We're going to move. And, of course, Nargle's looking at him like, Scronch, don't you take my freaking money. It's like, well, dude, you can have the big sack of change there. And Scronch can only take long rests, though. Nargle's going to go up there and get all this. Scronch is going to hit this and try to come around here and get that. And we'll see just how that works out. So he is going to, in that case, move 2 plus use his boots. Use his boots up to go 1, 2, 3, and then loot it, range 1, to get all 3 of those. Nargle finishes his long rest, gets his boot back. And at end of that round, Scronch is going to long rest as he takes his next turn. Nargle's turn. Move 4, uses boots to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No problem there. End of that turn, that is used, and he will finish his long rest. Important that he finishes long rests because he's only allowed to take long rests, as according to his little background thingy. So, long rest completed. Scronch is going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Use his boots to move 2 more, and then loot at a range of 1 to pick that one up. That was Scronch. Nargle is going to jump 3. 1, 2, 3. And do nothing with the top of his other card. So Scronch is going to long rest again at the end of that turn. At least for the next turn, he will long rest again. Nargle's just going to move 2, 1, 2, and get that. He's long resting on this turn, which is the turn he finishes his long rest. He gets his cards back, chucks 1, chooses for next round. So next round, he's long resting. He is going to do is move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the boots for 2 more, 5, 6, and do his loot range 1 to grab those 2 coins. That ends his turn. He finishes his long rest and gets stuff back and burns a card. And we choose for next round. Okay, next round, Mr. Nargle is going to move 4 plus his boots for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put him right there. 4, 5, 6. Unfortunately, the loot card is the other side of that, which is kind of rough, but that's okay. We'll get through this. He used up his boots, though. The other card of his card he's not going to do anything with, and he's going to loot that treasure at the end of his turn. That's treasure number 62. Let's see how good is treasure number 62. Maybe there's some awesome stuff in here I don't want to get rid of. I don't know. 62. Helm of the Mountain and the Mountain Hammer. Items 110 and 115. We got to check these things out and see. They sound pretty nice. Well, the Helm of the Mountain is a helmet item. When attacked, if nature is strong, you immobilize the attacker. Yeah, Mountain Hammer is kind of cool. It's actually a summon. 4 hit points, an attack of 3 at the move of 1. So he could throw on the Mountain Hammer. I don't think... No, he can't because he's carrying the shield. And this is two-handed. But he'll hold on. He'll hold on to the hammer. But right now he has them both. But I think we're going to take it back and chuck one into this thing. Because it seems to be, maybe that'll be a better result. Maybe we'll get something cool. It looks like we're going to stop something crazy from happening. Mr. Scronch, who is just going to move, he's going to take 2 steps and pick up that coin. Yay. Take a short rest. The loot card is the move card. That's fine. Doesn't matter. Whichever one we choose to lose. Oh, we're losing that? No, we're not. We're taking a hit, and we're losing that one because we ain't losing this puppy right here. He's down to 1 card, so he is going to take a long rest for this next turn. He just took a short rest, so now it's his turn. He's definitely going to be looting. I think we're going to loot, and we're going to move some 3. Yeah, that sounds good. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's loot at a range of 1 and pick up all of this. Look, dude, you got money. Ain't you happy? You got them coins, baby. It's good stuff. Rocking the coins. We're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. Wait. No, that's over there. So we're going 1, 2, 3. To go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more to actually get into the space that we need to. We don't have the boots. Well, we got a couple more. Actually, we got to move 6. We can just burn for the experience. That works. We'll just do that next round. We're all good. So, Scronch, you got 1 turn to get there, dude. And you just finished a long rest. So, do it. Finish your long rest. Get rid of a card. And we're up for the next turn. He's going to be moving 6, and he's going to be moving 4. And something else, any other card. Doesn't matter what the other card is. Anyway, we're going to move 6 for Mr. Nargle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you end your turn in that space, you can choose to chuck one of the 2 items, and we will read the conclusion A. At the end of the turn, for his turn, he's going to go ahead and move 4 and attack 2, plus gain 2 experience for it. We'll gain 2 experience. On the move 6, he should have gained experience as well. Bonk. And he will move 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will pick up that last coin. Yay. It is the end of the round. It's the end of the turn. He can choose to short rest and get rid of a card. So that should put him at 3 cards left in his hand in his discard pile. I think that's how that works. Correct me if I'm wrong. But he likes it, and he wants to get his perk for having 3 or fewer total cards in hand. If not, we could have simply delayed for 1 more turn and gotten the card out of his hand. Whatever, it doesn't matter to me. His was to take only long rests, which he did take only long rests. So dudes got their perks, and they got crap loads of money. And we hardly even got hit in that entire thing, except when he wanted to get hit, and he gets a mountain hammer out of it. It's strange that you go up against the Enoch's encampment and get my ass handed to me 3 times, and then I come in here and it's just like slap the crap out of everybody. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it's weird. It's like feast and famine up in here. You cast the artifact into the growing pool of liquid flame around you. It sputters and greedily engulfs the item. The rumbling and shaking, constant up until this point, begins to dissipate. The golems cease their movements, and the demons seem to have vanished. A cloud of soot still hangs in the sky as you trek back home, but the mountain seems to sleep. For now. +1 reputation. That's all we get. Nothing else. I guess it was better, though, because if we'd gone to conclusion B, we would have lost reputation and prosperity. Dang! They're just like, oh, you're all that greedy and you don't want to stop the mountain? Well, then you're bastards. We lost some gold, but we gained some good stuff. We got a lot of money. We got ourselves a good amount of experience. We succeeded at a side quest. We're ready for the Enoch's encampment now. We're ready to go get our chodes pushed back in. So tune in until next time, and we'll see just how that Enoch's encampment run goes. Till then, keep playing. Did he get the kill shot on this dude? I don't remember. If he did, he should have 1 more hit point. But I don't remember who got the kill shot on this guy this time. No one did. He died to the immobilize. No one did. He died because of the damage he took from his wound. Bing. Never mind. I can edit all that out. And I will. A number of them lie around the area, their bodies mangled and roasted. A throne occupies the room's center. I think it's more of a dais. And atop it sits the body of a Scronch. Or maybe perhaps a brazier. I'm not complaining. 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 Feast and famine up. I'm not complaining. Feast and famine up. I'm not complaining up. I'm not complaining up. I'm not complaining up. I'm not complaining up. I'm just saying it's weird.